Well, are you ready for some unindoctrination? I sure hope you are. I'm Jeffrey Dart, the Christian Whistleblower. Welcome to the channel. I hope your Thursday, boy, the week flying by is going well. And I trust that it is. And thanks to you all for being here. We've got, I think, a very important show. And it's one of those ones that's touchy, but I'm hoping to make you think. I won't share the analogy with you that I shared with Cynthia today about making you think about things that you'll never think about, but by putting things right in your face, I find is the best way to do that. So we are going to be blunt. We're going to be straight up, and we think you're grown enough to take it. And hopefully you will think of things that you've never thought of before. And if you've never thought about what it would be like to be tuned to the ideal human resonance of the earth, if you never thought what it would be like to have your blood flowing in perfect condition, if you've ever thought what it would be like to have your EMFs under control and your subtle energetic body energized, well, you should get the Mystech jewelry, and you can get it at jeffreydarty.com. Click on any Mystech logo you happen to see, and you get it for 20% off. It'll change your life, or I wouldn't be offering it to you. So we've heard a lot lately about taking a knee. And those of you that are in the truth movement, generally speaking, and I hate that word, but I can't think of a better one. Those of you that are in the awareness movement, you don't want no part of taking a knee. No part of taking a knee. Except when it comes to one area. And I'm here tonight to ask you, why? You won't take a knee for Antifa. You won't take a knee for Black Lives Matters. You won't take a knee for anything because you're a full-blooded American, and I salute you for that. But why are you so willing to take a knee when it comes to church? Ooh, I got some news for you guys tonight, and I want to ask you some hard questions, and I want you to do some hard thinking, and I want you to come up with some answers, not for me, but answers for you. Can you live with yourself? That's really the question. And tonight we're going to talk about it. Yeah, we're going there. Jesus, take a knee. Tracy says it's the red pill they leave in the bottle, and they do. We can talk about the Fed. We can talk about FEMA. We can talk about the CIA. We can talk about the NSA. We can talk about any of those alphabet agencies. We can talk about the Illuminati. We can even talk about underground reptilian lizard men from Pluto. We can talk about anything, but we cannot talk about subjecting the BIBLE to the same standards of research, to the same standards of study that everything else gets subjected to. Why not? Why not? Why is that the red pill that we leave in the Bible? But that we leave in the bottle. But the BIBLE is true. Oh, really? How do you know? It's 2,000 years old. It's been changed umpteen times. It's not even in the order in which it was written. Come on, guys. I have some questions for you tonight as we look at this. Jesus, take a knee. Jeffrey Darty tells you the truth, whether you like it or not. Here's what I'm talking about. That at the name of Jesus, every knee shall bow. Take a knee. Take a knee. Take a knee. Take a knee. At the name of Jesus, every knee shall bow, of things in heaven, things on earth, and things under the earth. Every knee shall bow. Every tongue shall confess. Take a knee. Take a knee. Take a knee. Why is it okay? Only here. Let's break down the verse. I want you to see what the verse actually says. I want you to see what the words actually mean so you can see what they really mean and see if you're still okay with it after you know what they really mean. Because right now, in a lot of cases, even for you people that call yourself truthers, especially the people that call yourself Christian truthers, you're living in a place right now where ignorance is bliss, and you can find some bliss in your ignorance. But guess what? We're fixing to clear that ignorance up right now. And unfortunately, it's going to clear up some of your bliss too. Hate to spoil your day. Don't really hate to. That's what I'm here for. But I'm warning you in advance. If you don't want to have to change your life, stop listening now. Oh, you're still here? Okay. Well, then let's get into the script. You call it the Bible. I call it the AHAC because I don't want to give energy to that word. But either way, it's either the scripture or it's the script. I say it's the script. You're sure it's the script too. That's why you call it the scripture. Look at this. That at the name of, I call this guy Plastic Hebrew, at the name of Hebrew, every knee should bow and every tongue confess. Let's look at this and let's look at it in depth because every word means something. Do you know that words mean things? Check this out. That. What does that mean? It is so ordered. Ooh, it's an order. Wow. It is so ordered that at the name, what's the name mean? Well, you know, the name is his name. Maybe he likes to be called this. Maybe he likes to be called that. Maybe they got a nickname. No, that's not what it means. Look at what the word means. Boom. The authority, the cause. It is so ordered by the authority and the cause. Ooh, it is so ordered by the authority and the cause. What? That every knee, and that just means your knee, that every knee should do what? Every knee should bow. Bend, bow. And it's interesting because the name that they want you to bow to, you say Jesus, it's really Yahushua, and look what it means. This is what it means. Yahweh saves, man. Do you know who Yahweh is, man? I've told you who he is. Yahweh not a good guy, man. Hey, man, Yahweh no good, man. He's not. But when you say this, boop, you're saying that. Let me get the way so I don't make that thing glow. You say that. And you know that's a lie because you know this guy is a killer, a murderer, a baby killer. But when you say this, you're saying that. And you don't really believe that. Wow. So what do we got here? What we got here is this. When we're talking about this verse in this line in the script, what it really says is it is so ordered. It's a command that in the authority of and in the cause of Yahushua, which means the rat bastard saves, the name of the Hebrew Messiah. Let me ask you something. Are you a Hebrew? It's an easy question, yes or no. 8 out of 10 of you say no. Then why are you bowing the knee to a Hebrew Messiah? Well, I never thought of it like that. Well, now you have something new to think about, don't you? It is so ordered by the authority and by the cause of a Hebrew Messiah that you should bend and kneel and take a knee. Why are you taking somebody's order under the authority or the cause of a Hebrew Messiah, bowing your knee? Why? Why? You won't bow to the UN. You won't bow to Antifa. You won't bow to Black Lives Matter. Oh, but you're all willing to bend to this Hebrew Messiah when you ain't even Hebrew. It is so ordered by the authority of, by the cause of the Hebrew Messiah that you should bend and kneel and take a knee. How do you feel about that now that you know what it means? How do you feel about that now that you know what it means? You have to see it as it is. You are taking a knee. You are submitting to the authority. You are submitting to the cause of the Hebrew Messiah. All you guys want to talk about, Chabad. All you guys want to talk about Noahic laws. It's called hypocrites. Oh, we know who's running this world. We know it's the Illuminati. I don't know what you call it. You put a J on it. Oh, we know it's the New World Order. I know what you call it. You put a J on it. But it's okay when it's your J. Are you okay with that? Are you willing to live with that blatant hypocrisy in your life? If you are, I can't help you. If you're not, I got something for you. Wow, Jeff, I never look at it like that. And all of you so-called Christian truthers, I will never bow. I will take a knee to no man. I will die standing unless the Hebrew Messiah asked me to kneel, and then in his authority and for his cause. I'm not a Hebrew, but yeah, I'll kneel. That's called hypocrisy. Can you live with it? I hear over and over, I'll never bow, I'll never take a knee, I'll stand and fight to the end. And then I watch them take a knee. They are blind hypocrites. But the worst part is not just that you're a hypocrite, but some of you are blind, leading the blind. You're a blind hypocrite, and you lead a bunch of other blind hypocrites. And you know what your script says? If the blind leads the blind, they both wind up in the ditch. And the ditch is usually filled with sewage. And you drown in your own sewage. Isn't that a great analogy? Isn't that a great word picture? I'm just giving you New Testament. That's what you learn in 20 years of being a minister in Bible college and over 100,000 hours of study in the scriptures. Are you a Hebrew? Then why are you bending the knee to a Hebrew Messiah? At his authority, for his cause, you're bending your knee. Here's why you're doing it. Here's the authority. Here's the cause. And this is coming to you out of Romans chapter 13. Everyone must submit themselves to the governing authorities, for there is no authority except that which is from God. The authorities that exist have been appointed by God. The same people that tell you to bend your knee at the Hebrew Messiah tell you that Hebrew Messiah appoints your government. And they're right. They are right in 2020, United States of America. They were right up until 2016, United States of America. And they're still trying in 2020, but we're going to stop them. Did you hear what I said? Wind that back and listen to it again. Consequently, the one who resists authority is opposing what God has set in place. The Hebrew Messiah has set in place. And up until 2016, it was true in the United States of America government. For the rulers are not a terror to good conduct, but bad. Do you want to be unafraid of the ones in authority? Then do what is right, and you will have their approval. Do what the people, the Hebrews, and it's your Hebrew Messiah that says bend the knee. Just bend the knee to them, and everything will be okay. They'll pat you on the head, and you can be a good little subject, a good little sheep. And you've shown that you will bend your knee. You talk a good game, but when it comes to it, you bend. You bend. Bottom line for you is that last line. It is necessary to submit to authority, and you are submitting. You are submitting, not me, but you. You are submitting to the power and the authority of somebody named Yahashua, which means Yahweh saves, man. The Hebrew Messiah. You take a knee, you bow, you submit. Not me, not me. You. And you become a blind hypocrite. And when you teach other people to do it, the blind are following you. And now you're both in a ditch. And I could just sit there and watch you drown, but I am trying to throw you a line. Do you want to take it or not? I'm not jumping in there after you, but here's a line. Grab on, I'll pull you out. Or if you don't, I will just wind up the rope and go throw in the line down the stream and see if somebody else wants out. I am tired of jumping in. I am tired of reaching down. I will let you drown if you want to drown. I ain't got time. I'll throw you a line. I'll take the time to throw you a line, but that's it. I ain't jumping in no more. Here's the line. Do you want to grab it? Yes, no, I got to go. It's up to you. It is up to you. And you know what else is up to you is how connected do you want to be to high consciousness? How connected do you want to be to a high tone scale environment? You can go to jeffreydarty.com. You can click on the fluffy logo and you can get high consciousness on demand right to your house, right to your phone. You can get a high tone scale. And if you don't know what that means, go to my site, Create Yourself. That's on YouTube, and find out what it means. There's a free trial, but just get it while the getting's good and the price is low. And it's worth way more than you pay for it. Trust me. Watch this, folks. Watch this. I want to talk to my black friends for a minute. Where are all my black friends at? Where was Trump? Remember President Trump at that rally? Where's all my Mexicans? He didn't mean it that way. It just came out funny. So I'm not about to say, where are all my black people? I'm not going to say that. But where are all my black friends right now? Hopefully young Pharaoh isn't podcasting, or I know exactly where they are. But to my black friends, you may be watching this on recording down the road. To my black friends, why are you taking a knee to this Hebrew Messiah? This is not your God. Your ancestors did not know this God. This God was not in the lands of your origin. My black friends, Jesus, he's the God of the plantation. The people that caught you, put you in them boats, brought you over here, sold you on the block, put you in the field. That's their God that you're worshiping. Get off your knees. Don't take a knee to that Hebrew Messiah. What's wrong with you? Not your God. Just something for you to think about. To my white friends, this ain't your God either. Your ancestors did not know that God. Your ancestors knew people like Thor and Diana. This God, this Hebrew Messiah wasn't with you in your lands of origin. This is the God of the limbs. Get off your knees. It's not your God. Just something to think about. You won't bend to Antifa. You won't bend to Black Lives Matter, but you'll bend to this bitch. Why? I don't get it. And I want you to notice we are including the Mexicans tonight, all my Hispanic friends. So I can say like Trump, hey, where's all my Mexicans? We brought everybody in tonight. I was right. I think it was Michael telling me, man, you make me feel left out. You always talk about the blacks and the whites. What about the Mexicans? I just had enchiladas tonight, so I was in that Mexican kind of mood. I'm going to get in trouble for that. But guess what? My Hispanic friends, and I am starting tomorrow learning some Espanol. I want to give a podcast in Espanol. How long do you think it'll take me? Let's see. I asked Gosha. She laughed. She just laughed. She didn't think I can do it. Well, guess what, Gosha? Before you talk to a real Pleiadian, I'll be talking Espanol on a podcast. Before you can prove that you're talking to a real Pleiadian. But anyway, Gosha's a nice lady. I just think she's being taken on a long ride. But anyway, to my Hispanic friends, guess what? This ain't your God either. Your ancestors didn't know this God. He wasn't with you in your lands of origin. And his name is Jesus, not Jesus. He ain't your kind. Why are you on your knees? I don't get it. How many ethnicities have been purged in that name? Folks killed. How many cultures have been destroyed in that name? How many religions have been obliterated in that name? How many deaths in that name? How many rapes in that name? How much torture in that name? How much theft of lands and treasure in that name? How much? How about enough? I will not take a knee. I will not be next. I will not take a knee to no Hebrew Messiah. I ain't no Hebrew. I won't do it. And I say to you, get off your knees. You're men. Get off your knees. You're women. Find your black gods or be your own black god. How about that? You're divine. You're sovereign. You're free. You got the spark of divinity right in you. Find your own black gods or be your own black god. Find your own Hispanic gods or be your own Hispanic god. Find your own white gods or be your own white gods. We need to find, the black folks need to find their black gods, their real gods, or just decide to be their own gods. You are divine, sovereign, and free. White folks need to find their real gods or decide to be their own gods. Hispanic folks, same thing. We have bowed our knees to this bitch for too damn long. And it's time that we break him. You know how you break him? You don't take a knee. You don't give him reverence. You don't give him obeisance. You don't give him worship. Don't take a knee. Break his power. Take back your divinity. Take back your sovereignty. Take back your freedom. Are you a man or not? Are you a woman or not? Are you a proud black man or not? Are you a proud Hispanic person or not? Are you a proud white person or not? And I didn't forget the black ladies. I just forgot at the beginning. Are you or are you not? Are you or are you not? Folks, we are not facing an organic uprising of people that are fed up with the system. That's a lie. We're not facing these spontaneous organic riots that are breaking out because Donald Trump's in the White House. You know how I know these riots aren't real? Do you know how I know that these riots are not real organic riots? Because you can't even get a rioter to BYOB to one of these riots. You know what BYOB means? It means bring your own brick. You can't get a rioter to bring their own brick. You got to give them bricks before they'll throw them. Do you really think that if somebody was really pissed off at the system, that they'd make you give them a brick before they throw a brick? They will. If they're really pissed off, they will find their own bricks. And if they're really pissed off, you don't have to pay them to protest. All these bitches out there throwing bricks bot form are paid. Antifa paid. BLM paid. You see the videos of white people with little balls and big dollars paying black people with big dollars and no money to go throw bricks and steal from stores that they don't want to steal from. It's not real. It is an attempted communist takeover of our nation. And there's only two things that will stop it: love of race and love of country. You got to love who you are. You got to respect who you are. If you're black, you got to love being a black man or a black woman. If you're white, you got to love being a white man or a white woman. If you're Hispanic, you got to love being a white Hispanic, you know what I mean, a Hispanic man or woman. And if you're anything else, you got to love being that. Love and respect for yourself. Self-determination. I don't need nobody but me to get it done. And then love of country. I don't care if you're black, white, Hispanic, Asian, Islander, Native American, whatever you call yourself. If you're here, you're American. It's about time to get rid of those hyphenated Americans. We ain't got no African Americans. We got Americans that happen to come from Africa. Black Americans. We ain't got no white Americans. See, that's where we messed up. This is where the white folks messed up. We allowed ourselves just to be white. If we'd have done it right, we would have said, oh no, I'm an Irish American. We need to have affirmative action for Irish Americans. No. I'm an Italian American. We got to have rights for Italian Americans. Oh, no, you don't understand. I'm a German American. We got to have rights for German Americans. Oh, no, no, you don't get it. You don't get it. I am a Lithuanian American. You got to have some rights for Lithuanian Americans. We messed up. We let all the whites get into one place. The blacks, they were smarter. No, no, no. We're African American. See, they figured it out before we did. Isn't it time for all that stupidity to go away? Wherever you come from, whatever you look like, let's just all be Americans. Let's be proud of our race and let's be proud of our country. And then we can chase all these silly bitches out of here and let them take their bricks with them or leave them behind, and we'll build something good with it. Only love of race and love of country can beat back the communist mob that we're now facing. And that's why these are the two things that they are attacking the hardest. We will not take a knee. We are too proud of who we are, and we're too proud of this country that we've built. We're not taking a knee for Antifa. We're not taking a knee for Black Lives Matter. We're not taking a knee for no Hebrew Messiah. We are standing strong and tall and proud because we're divine, we're sovereign, we're free, we're the last generation of real humans. And if it is to be, it's up to me and all of us that want to stay free. Come on, can I get a witness? You know it's true, guys. We've allowed them to lie to us for way too long. Way too long. I shouldn't do this, but let's go to the chat room. This ought to be interesting. Dietz says our president is kicking ass with both feet. I agree that he is. And what else we got up in here? Everything is a lie and corrupt. Not everything, just mostly everything. They want us to take a knee in church. Not going to do it, but the Bible's true. No, the Bible has some truth in it, but it ain't all true. Plastic Jesus Mang says Steady Eddie. Geo Hawk says he took enough orders in the damn Navy. I refuse to take or obey orders for the rest of my life. Good for you, Geo Hawk. I'm with you. And Geo Hawk says not only is he a Hebrew Messiah, he's a fake Hebrew Messiah. I was trying to take it easy on the people tonight, Geo Hawk. I know he's made up. I know he's about as real as Dean from Supernatural and not as good looking. Isn't that right, Cynthia? But I was trying to take it easy on the people. But Hebrew is not Hebrew. Yes, he is, Joe. You can't get it. Oh, he's above and beyond. No, no, no. He's Hebrew. And he wants you to know it's the chosen people. Don't try to wiggle out of that one. That you're on that hook. You can't wiggle like a worm off of it. You cannot wiggle like a worm off of that. Dana says Jeff's on fire. Gio says he's always on fire. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Slavery from the beginning, says little Susie. Absolutely. Dave Cherkuski. We got an alert, folks. Dave Cherkuski has a problem with math. Dave Cherkuski has a problem with math. Let me help you out, Dave, you little troll. I started studying the Bible when I was 18. I just turned 57. Now get your calculator out and see how many years that is. I've been doing this full time for 35 years. 8, 10, 12, 15, 16, 20 hours a day. Do the math and you'll find out that 100,000 hours is conservative. I'll tell you what, I've been doing this long enough to know you're a dumbass. Come at me in my chat room bringing that smack. Get that corn out of my face. Come strong. Have a take and don't suck or you get treated like Dave just did. I will slap a bitch like a bitch. Don't be a bitch. Be a man. Come in here with that lame shit. Boom. You're gone. Geohawk, exactly, Susie. That's why I refuse to give energy. Absolutely. Yeah, Tracy's trying to straighten Dave out, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, even Cynthia tried to cut it off in the past. Too late. Too late. It's been a long time since I've gone off, and I think that was justified. Dave walked into my house, went over to the refrigerator, and started drinking out of the milk jug. Don't do that in my house. Don't do that in my house. What else we got? Tariel says, now shit, that is funny. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Dave, you are not only are you're just stupid. You're just stupid. Dave says it was only the Asherah and Baal worshipers that did the child sacrifices. Look, I have proven it on video after video after video. They started out sacrificing babies to Yahweh, and they're still eating babies in his name. The hell out of my face. I'm removing that because it's bullshit. All right, what else we got here? King Zero, we've been all over House HR 6666. It's 4 6s. 4 6s. Yeah, Dave, god damn it, I'm 57, bitch. Pull that bitch out of here. Anyway, if you're looking for your gods, you're probably coming back for another incarnation. Ain't that the truth? Can I be my own gods as imaginary man? Yes, you can. Yes, I am. Harry says, you got this Spanish podcast. I speak 3. You got this, Harry. I know I do. And it'll be, by this time next year, you'll be hearing me. I can't even think of anything Spanish to say. By this time next year, you'll be hearing me hablan that Espanol. You watch. In a Southern accent. That'll be fun. The real God is you. That's where the kingdom resides, says Geohawk. Boom. Brenda says, preach it. Oh, even Cynthia's had enough. She says, enough, Dave. Enough. Lois just laughing. She's been here before. She knows how it goes. Street King, no longer Street King. Take a little break. We got your back, brother. We appreciate you. Thank you for all your service. And we're just gonna give you some good juju until you figure out what you're gonna do. I'd steal a Walmart baseball bat. Why? They're not writers, they're actors. They are. They answer casting calls. Absolutely. George Soros owns AutoZone. Yes, he does. Thank you, Lois. I appreciate you. You're not. Oh, Cynthia. This might be a t-shirt. You're not a protester if you're getting paid. Yes, that's the truth. That's the truth. That is the truth. The anointed is within and always will be. When you remove the cultures, you have none. Exactly. Exactly. What else we got? Give a little French some love. Amour monsieur. Okay. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. What else we got? Somebody wants to smoke some marijuana. Hey, whatever you want to do. Not for me, but, go ahead. Go ahead. I lost it. Where is this? Okay. We don't like toga gods. King Zero. That's funny. That's funny. Cynthia says, do it on your own channel. I agree. I love it. Street King, F that kneeling crap. The only group allowed to keep their culture is the limbs. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? Tracy doesn't put any stock in ancestry. I get you. You don't look a day over 56. Screw you, Street King. Oh, let's see what else we got. You're welcome. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm appreciating the new and improved Jeffrey. Is this new and improved? I thought this was backsliding to the old. Cynthia says lockdown hands are on edge. That's funny. Bonus nachos. I'm funny. Sometimes I miss the quotation marks when I make a point of what the X-Gens would say. I gotcha. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cousins of all ages, it's been fun. And I'm just trying to get you to look at the things you do and explain the things you do and try to see if you can accept the hypocrisy. I don't really mind if you're a hypocrite. In fact, it kind of entertains me. But I want to know if you can hack it. And I tell you what, if you're having trouble hacking it, you need to get yourself some C60 Purple Power. It is good stuff. It is like a fountain of youth in a bottle. You can get it at c60purplepower.com and just use the code TCW10 if you want to get 10% off. And hey, why pay full price when you can get 10% off? Well, folks, that's it. But I do want to mention this because it is a new sponsor. And because this is the time, I'm not a financial analyst. I don't even play one on YouTube, but I know where silver and precious metals are right now. And I know where the economy is right now. And if you've ever thought about investing in precious metals, we're working with the company 29 years, father and son, been doing it themselves the whole time, Miles Franklin. If you've ever thought about it, send me an email to Jeffrey@jeffreydarty.com. I'll put you in touch with our good friend, our representative over there that deals with Miles Franklin Precious Metals. And you can do it if you want and not do it if you don't want. But I just feel a real push to let you know about that stuff. Lionel, we will have a Cousins Conclave this week because Lionel's got some questions for me. Boom. All right. Everybody have fun tonight. Cynthia says, peace. I appreciate it. I'm just asking you guys to keep asking questions, to keep questioning answers. That's how you unindoctrinate yourself. And once you start getting yourself unindoctrinated, don't slow down. Stay busy because we're the last generation of real humans and we got some work to do. Please give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the way out. Blast me through that algorithm so more people can hear this podcast. And speaking of work to do, at 9 p.m., we're going to come back for an extravaganza podcast, a nightcap, if you will. And folks, believe it or not, at 9 o'clock, we are going to talk about this subject right here. Gladiators, sacrifices for the modern games, and is the NFL modern day slavery? 9 p.m. Central Time, right here on the Christian Whistleblower Channel. And until 9 p.m., I salute you for being here, seeking after truth. And I remind you, you are the last generation of real humans. And I encourage you to get busy and get off your knees and get busy, y'all. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. See you again soon.